Can you change people that don't want to change? Of course you can change people who don't want to change. All you need is the right kind of... If you have enough leverage where change becomes an absolute... Now for some people, leverage is not even the threat of their own life. Some people would rather die than have you tell them what to do. And so that's not the leverage. The leverage for them might be something for their children. Leverage for them might be spiritual growth. All of us have a leverage point. If you find the leverage, not the leverage you make someone do it, the leverage that will make them make themselves do it. We all have some place that'll get us to follow through. Now, if you get enough leverage and if you interrupt the pattern enough, how many of you ever had a pattern when you were a kid and you had like some obnoxious uncle or something and you were trying to be upset and they'd come like rub your damn head or something that should make you crazy and you couldn't stay upset because they kept doing this to you? How many had this happen? Say, aye. If you have enough leverage and you break someone's pattern enough times, a new pattern will show up. If you're conscious, you can create the new pattern. So the answer is yes. Now then the question would be, Tony, if all it takes is leverage, then why don't most people change? And I had a lot of answers to that, but that night, I'm a night person. That night, I'm wired up after a seminar. It's like 2 o'clock in the morning, it was December. And so I flip on the television in the back for some white noise, looking for CNN, and I come across the old Christmas classic, this Christmas Carol, right? A Dickens classic. And I see it in black and white, and I start watching the movie, and I'm remembering it from being a kid. And as I'm watching this thing, I see this man named Scrooge who clearly doesn't want to change. In fact, he's certain he doesn't need to change because what's happened is his life went through a lot of pain. And when he got pain, he looked for the source of that pain, and he said it was being close to people. So we decided is people equals pain. Remember the red squares we talked about? So now he wants to avoid people, and he's mean to people. Now, he's also very wealthy financially. He makes up this belief that because I'm mean and tough with people, I'm rich. The truth is, he's financially rich. If you watch the movie, you read the story, when everybody else is gone, who's still working? He is. He's hardworking, he's thrifty, he's smart, he's intelligent, but he thinks he's rich because he's mean. So he doesn't want to lose being rich. He doesn't want to lose not being hurt. So he has a belief. Be mean to people and everything works out, even though he's miserable. Can we have beliefs that make no sense and yet still believe them, yes or no? Sure, we just get wired. So I'm watching this guy. Now, the only way people change is if they associate either enough what? Pain, so they have to change, or they associate changing will equal enough what? And ideally, if you get both, you'll change. If you get, every moment I do this, the pain's getting more and more intense, there's a point where you must change. And if I change, I get all this pleasure, you're going to want to change.
היי חברים, מה העניינים? אני מקווה שנהנתם מהסרטון הזה. לי קוראים מיכאל ואני מיכאל מלמדו ואני חלק מהצוות של חברת בי, קהילת ההתפתחות האישית בישראל. ומה שאנחנו עושים למעשה, אנחנו מנגישים כל מיני חומרים, אם זה של מנטורים, אם זה סרטוני השראה, וגם הרבה חומרים של טוני רובינס, מנגישים אותם לקהל הישראלי, מתרגמים את הסרטונים, עושים כל מיני עריכות, מוצאים את החומרים באמת הכי טובים שיש, ולמעשה חלק מהפעילות שלנו, אנחנו עושים גם מאסטר מיינדים, סדנאות, קורסים, כל מיני דברים בארץ, ומוציאים משלחות גם לסמינרים של טוני רובינס, מוציאים משלחות ישראליות, מייצרים איזושהי חבילה ישראלית, ואני לא יודע אם אתם צופים בסרטון הזה באיזשהו דף נחיתה, ככה שתוכלו לגלול למטה ולהסתכל ולקרוא כל מיני פרטים על המשלחת, או שאתם צופים בזה ביוטיוב ותוכלו להסתכל בתיאור על כל מיני לינקים למדריכים שאנחנו עושים, לתכנים שאנחנו מתרגמים, וגם לינק לדף נחיתה למשלחת עצמה. אני מזמין אתכם להיכנס ולבחון, אולי גם אתם תיסעו השנה לטוני רובינס. שמח שהייתם איתנו בסרטון הזה וניפגש בסרטונים הבאים.